This is our trip to Japan from May 6th to May 9th. For our theme, we decided to focus on our common interests of Japan, including pop culture and food. We're staying in Tokyo because it's a melting pot of cultures, food, style, and art. We decided to visit in May because of the nice spring weather and cherry blossoms. Also, early May, after the Golden Week holiday, it's an affordable price. Some highlights include the Ghibli Museum, Akihabara, Sensoji Temple, and the Kirby Cafe. The hotel we'll be staying in is Tavina's Hotel in Asakusa. Some amenities include free coffee, free Wi-Fi, vending machines, multilingual staff, laundry, and microwave. It's a 2-minute walk from the train station. Check-in is at 3 p.m. on May 6th. Check-out is at 11 a.m. on May 9th. 3 rooms for 6 adults, 3 nights would be $699.71. On May 6th, we'll arrive in Japan at 10 a.m. at Narita International Airport. On the way to the hotel, we'll be sightseeing. At 11:50 a.m., we'll see the Kaminarimon Gate. It's a tourist attraction 1 hour and 5 minutes away from the airport. It would cost $60 total in transit to get there, and we would leave there at 12:20 p.m. At 12:30 p.m., we'll arrive at Porter Express, where we will leave our luggage until the hotel check-in at 3 p.m. It's a 10-minute walk from the Kaminarimon Gate, and it would cost about $72 total, and we would leave there at 12:50 p.m. Then we'll have lunch at 1 p.m. at Benetsuru. It's a cafe, 5-minute walk from Porter Express. It'll be about $60 total, and we'll leave at 1:40 p.m. At 1:45, we'll go to Don Quixote. It's a discount store where we'll buy souvenirs. It's a 5-minute walk from Benetsuru. We would spend about $300 total, and we would leave at 2:45 p.m. Then at 2:50, we would be back at Porter Express to pick up our bags. It's a 1-minute walk from Don Quixote, and we would leave at 2:55 p.m. Then we would finally check into the hotel at 3 p.m., a 5-minute walk from Porter Express, and unpack, and we would leave at 3:30 p.m. Then at 3:40, we would be at the Sensoji Temple. It's a Buddhist temple, 10-minute walk from the hotel, and we would leave at 5 p.m. Then we would have an early dinner at 5:30 at the Kirby Cafe. It's a themed cafe and merch store, 20-minute transit from Sensoji Temple. It would be about $12 in transit. We would spend $270 total for food and about $240 total on merch and leave at 7 p.m. Then at 7:30, we would be at the Tokyo Skytree. It's an observation deck, 5-minute walk from the Kirby Cafe. We would spend about $150 total to be on the Tembo Galleria and Tembo deck, and we would leave at 9 p.m. Then we would have a late dinner at 9:20 p.m. at Tsukiji Sushi-sun, a sushi restaurant, 20-minute transit from the Tokyo Skytree. It would be about $9 total in transit and about $180 total for food, and we would leave at 10:20 p.m. At 10:35 p.m., we would be back at the hotel. It's a 12-minute walk from Tsukiji Sushi-sun. On May 7th, we would have breakfast at 9 a.m. at Kizutan Tomorrow. It's a cafe and coffee shop. We would leave the hotel at 8:45 a.m. It's a 10-minute walk from the hotel. We would spend about $90 total, and we would leave at 10 a.m. At 11:15 a.m., we would be at the Ghibli Museum and Gift Shop. It's an hour and 10 minutes away from Kizutan Tomorrow, about $30 total in transit, about $50 total for tickets, and about $600 total for gift shop, and we would leave at 6 p.m. We would have lunch at 1 p.m. at the Straw Hat Cafe inside the Ghibli Museum. It would be about $90 total, and we would leave at 2 p.m. and continue inside the museum. At 6:15 p.m., we would be having dinner at Sanshudon, an udon restaurant, 7-minute walk away from the Ghibli Museum. It would be about $120 total, and we would leave at 7:30 p.m. At 7:55 p.m., we'll be at Mr. Donut. It's 21 minutes away from Sanshudon. It would be about $18 total and $12 total for transit, and we would leave there at 8:30 p.m. Then we'll be back at the hotel at 9:40 p.m. It's an hour away from Mr. Donut, and it would be about $30 total in transit. On May 8th, we'll have breakfast at 8 a.m. at Tully's Coffee, a cafe and coffee shop. We would leave the hotel at 7:30 a.m. It would be about $12 total in transit and $90 total for food, and we would leave at 8:45 a.m. Then we'll do morning activities from 9 a.m. to 12:45, starting with the Yanagimori Shrine at 9 a.m. It's a Shinto shrine, 10-minute walk from Tully's, and we would leave at 10 a.m. Then at 10:10 a.m., we would be at Yodobashi, a electronics store, 7-minute walk from Yanagimori Shrine. It would be about $390 total, and we would leave at 12:45 p.m. Then at 1 p.m., we'll be having lunch at Jiromaru Akihabara. It's a yakiniku restaurant, an 8-minute walk from Yodobashi. We would spend about $150 total and leave at 1:45 p.m. And we'll be doing afternoon activities from 1:50 p.m. to 7:10 p.m., where we will spend a combined total of about $1,200. We'll start at Mandarake at 1:50 p.m. It's a comic book store, 5-minute walk from Jiromaru, and we would leave at 2:20 p.m. Then at 2:25 p.m., we'll be at Akiba Culture Zone, a shopping center 3-minute walk away from Mandarake, and then we would leave at 2:55 p.m. Then at 3 p.m., we'll be at Kotobukiya Akihabara-kan, a hobby shop 1 minute away from Akiba Culture Zone, and we would leave at 3:30 p.m. Then at 3:35 p.m., we'll be at Kospatio, a hobby shop 3-minute walk away from Kotobukiya Akihabara-kan, and we would leave at 4:05 p.m. At 4:10 p.m., we'll be at Akihabara Gamers, a comic book store 3-minute walk away from Kospatio, and we would leave at 4:40 p.m. At 5:05 p.m., we'll be at Marvel, a fashion accessory store 25 minutes from Akihabara Gamers. About $12 total will be spent in transit, and we would leave at 5:35 p.m. At 6:10, we'll be at Kanda Myojin Shrine, a Shinto shrine 21 minutes away from Marvel. It will be about $12 total in transit, and we would leave at 7:10 p.m. At 7:30, we'll be having dinner at Roast Beef Ono, a Donburi restaurant, 10-minute walk away from Kanda Myojin Shrine. It would be about $120 total, and we would leave at 8:30 p.m. At 8:55 p.m., we'll be back at the hotel. It's 25 minutes away from the Roast Beef Ono restaurant, and it would be $12 total in transit, and we'll be packing for checkout on May 9th at 11 a.m. In total, we spent $5,090.90, leaving us with an emergency fund of $909.10. Thank you.